if there's one thing I want all of you to understand is anxiety is not a disease and it is not your fault. It is something that you are successfully creating based on what you hold within. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Cindy Shumaker, and I help people who are struggling with grief unpack and manage all their emotions like anxiety with ease and grace so they can feel peaceful again. Well, I don't need to tell you this, but anxiety never feels good, does it? And since the mind and the body are one, chronic anxiety will impact our central nervous system, and the physical symptoms from that can be debilitating. Your long-term happiness depends on how well you manage your anxious feelings, because if you don't manage your anxious feelings, they're going to manage you. So we're going to do a little tap along here, and by the end of this video, you're going to be feeling a lot less anxious. So for right now, I want you to get in touch with your feelings of anxiety or anxiousness. Just close your eyes and just notice how you know you're experiencing any anxiety. Are you seeing images? Are you hearing words in your mind? Maybe it's a tone of voice. Maybe you feel these sensations in your body. Could be tension in your stomach or chest. Maybe you even have a slight headache. Wherever it is, just notice that. Now I want you to rate your feelings of anxiousness. Give it a number from 1 to 10. With 10, it's really strong. Could even be a 10 plus. And 1 means it's just really not that bad right now. And you're going to use this number system to reassess your progress throughout this entire video. Now we're going to be tapping on these acupressure points between the eye, side of the eye, under the eye, your collarbone, and then you'll be grabbing your wrist. So first, I want you to take a nice, deep, easy breath in and release it out. And just ground into your physical body. Now take another deep breath in, release it out, and just ground into this moment with total focus. I want you to feel the chair underneath you or whatever you're sitting on. Feel that support. I want you to tune into the healing power of your body on a conscious and a subconscious level. Your system is always trying to keep you safe. Take another final deep breath in, release it out. You are safe. Now let's start tapping to reduce the intensity of your anxiousness. Just tap where I tap. Repeat what I'm saying either out loud or silently to yourself. And as we are going through these tapping rounds, if another word or another feeling, sensation, emotion pops into your head, just replace my words with your words. Whatever feels right. This is a very forgiving process. So let's just start tapping between the eyes. I release and let go of all my worry. On the side of the eye here, I let go of all my anxious feelings. Under the eye, I release the stuck feelings. Collarbone right here, feelings of abandonment. I release my anger, all my resentment, the guilt, all the overwhelm, the feelings of being helpless and hopeless. I release any feelings I have of rejection, all those feelings of no control, and anything else that may be connected to all my anxiety. I want you to grab your wrist, take a deep breath in, release it out, and say, I am safe. All right, so now what I want you to do is I want you to go to a memory or a feeling that makes you happy or makes you feel at peace. And I want you to step into that. And what I mean by that is, let me give you an example. For me, when I step into my happy memory, I go to my favorite vacation in San Francisco with my husband. I can hear those trolley cars. I can hear the seal pups in the bay. I can see that fog. I can see the water in the bay. Feeling that sun on my face as we walk the piers. Now, if you don't have a good or happy memory, just make up something in your mind. Could even be a song or a color, something that makes you happy. And when you have that sense of peace, I want you to squeeze your wrist and anchor that good feeling in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go there for at least 16 seconds and just sit there and step into that good feeling. I'll count. You close your eyes. Here we go. Wonderful. Grab your wrist, take a deep breath in, release it out. Peace. And what you're doing when you grab your wrist, at that point, you're anchoring that good feeling in. And if you need more time to achieve that feeling, just pause this video right now and give yourself some more time and then come back. Now, let's go back to those anxious feelings and feel them again. Notice the images, the sounds, or any tense sensations in your body. And let's go on to round 2. Feel your fingers on your skin as you lightly tap. I choose to release this anxiety. I choose to release all this uneasiness. I release the stories that I'm playing in my mind. I release the sounds. I release the tones. All the sensations in my body, letting them fade away, letting them dissolve. Releasing everything that I'm saying to myself about these anxious feelings. Releasing the struggle. Releasing the stuck feelings. And I give myself permission to be just a little bit more peaceful now. Grab your wrist, deep breath in, blow it out. Peace. And when you take this deep, mindful breath in, that's when shifts start to change within the mind. So now let's go back to the happy place, wherever that was in your mind. And when you're ready, anchor that good feeling in again by grabbing your wrist. Now pause this video as you do that and come back. Go back in, find your anxious feelings. Notice what's changed and notice what's left, 0 to 10. How much anxiety are you feeling now? And let's go on to round 3. Feel your fingers on your skin. I'm going to use this hand this time. Releasing the feeling that I just can't cope. Releasing all the sensations in my body. Letting go of what all of this means to me. Letting go of all the ways I'm letting these feelings control me. Releasing all the thoughts. Releasing all the what-if scenarios. This is not a disease. I am successfully creating these feelings on a conscious and subconscious level. So I now give myself permission to feel calmer. Grab your wrist, deep breath in, blow it out, and say peace. Now let's go back to that happy place in your mind and find that feeling of calm and peace. And when you're ready, anchor that good feeling in by grabbing your wrist again. Pause the video right now to do that. All right, now let's go back in and find your anxious feelings. Notice how things are changing even more. 0 to 10, how much anxiety are you feeling now? All right, next round. All this tension, all the butterflies in my stomach, the bundles of nerves. This is not solving any of my problems. In fact, all this anxiety is just making me feel worse. But part of me doesn't know how to not be anxious. Who would I be without this feeling? Anxiety has been my friend for so long, keeping me company when I felt all alone. Maybe I need a new friend. Grab your wrist, deep breath in, blow it out, and say, I feel calmer. Now, let's go back to that happy place in your mind. Find that feeling of calm, of peace. And when you're ready, anchor that good feeling in by grabbing your wrist. And pause the video here if needed. Now go back in, find your anxious feelings, and just notice if anything new came up for you. 0 to 10, how much anxiety are you feeling now? Just notice how you know what's left. Is it a sensation in your body? Is it something going through your mind? Just notice it. Don't judge it, just notice it. Okay, round 5. I release the knowing. I release the struggle. Releasing the triggers. Letting go of all the what ifs. Muting all the sounds, the tones, the voices. Releasing the out of sorts feeling that I have. I choose to release the trepidations, all the internal agitation that I'm feeling. And I choose to take control of my thoughts right now. Grab your wrist, deep breath in, blow it out. Just say, I am safe. Okay, you guys know what to do right now, right? You go back to your happy place in your mind. Find that feeling of calm, of peace. And when you're ready, anchor that good feeling in by grabbing your wrist again. And pause the video here if needed. Now go back in, find your anxiety. Notice if anything else came up for you during that round. 0 to 10 now, how much anxiousness are you feeling? Has it started to come down? It should, at least by 1 point by now, and hopefully more. Let's do one last round. I am choosing to change my thoughts. I'm choosing to feel more peaceful. I am safe when I am calm. I am taking my personal power back. I am giving myself permission to feel safe in this moment. I give my body permission to be calm and relaxed. I know that I can handle my life, and whatever happens, there is no reason to be fearful. It is safe to be happy and peaceful. I am feeling calm, confident, and in control. Grab your wrist, deep breath in. Peace. All right, let's take a final assessment right now. 0 to 10. How much anxiety are you feeling right now? Just notice how you know. Let me know in the comments below any changes that you experienced. If you were having any physical sensations, how did those change? Did the intensity come down? Did they change aspects? Because sometimes you can feel real tense, and then they can just change to something more subtle. Feelings and sensations in our body will change as we tap. So repeat this as necessary. And if you found value in this video, please share or give me a thumbs up. And I am wishing you more peace and happiness now and in the coming days ahead. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.